We have just a beautiful, beautiful salute to veterans. Here we are on Veterans Day, and the president has said so many wonderful things about our veterans,
hasn't he?
And I thought you should hear them, because you can tell he's not just reading things off a teleprompter.
No,
he lives it
from the heart. From the heart.
Here he is, the president for Veterans Day.
Representative of the extraordinary work that our men and women in uniform do all around the world.
Yeah.
Navy Corpsman Christian Bashar. On this Memorial Day, as our nation honors its unbroken line of fallen heroes, and I see many of them in the audience here today.
I see dead people.
I had a uncle who was one of the, who was part of the first American troops to go into Auschwitz.
Wow. We didn't go into Auschwitz. Those were the Soviets that went in.
It's the founding ideals that the flag draped over my father's coffin stand for.
Wait, your father was a Kenyan who
Kenyan flag? What ideals are those?
He didn't like the United States, and he wasn't a veteran. So why did they have a flag? Well, it must have been the Kenyan flag because he died in Kenya. What are those ideals
And he did not like America. So he didn't fight for it either.
So what are you saying?
I
don't understand what you're saying.
I'm confused by that claim that it's the founding ideals
that the flag draped over my father's coffin stand for.
Oh my gosh! How did he get away with that?
I don't know.
How did he get away with that? That is, I mean, I'm sorry. How did he say those words? Because they must have been painful memories of his father's military burial. In Kenya.
Mm-hmm. Painful.
And I don't know what that.
What are the ideals that the Kenyan flag stand for? I'm not even sure what those are. I haven't done enough Kenyan study.
A lot of ideals. Those are.
Yeah.
Those are.
They're deep within all of us. Those Kenyan ideals, aren't they?
That's all I can say is
Now, seriously, you could go further than
You could, but why?
But why?
Yeah,
when you have the Navy Corpsman right there, who apparently he does see dead people because he saw the corpsman,
right?
And then he also saw all of the fallen. The brave fallen, many of which are
right there. He was looking at them.
Stand up, Chuck.
Representative of the extraordinary work that our men and women in uniform do all around the world.
Right.
Navy Corpsman.
Navy Corpsman. That is not off the teleprompter.
Have you never seen the word corpsman? Seriously? I mean, the president of the United States.
I don't think he's that smart.
Columbia,
I really seriously.
And Harvard. He doesn't know the word corpsman.
No. Why would he ever use it?
I mean,
these corpsmen are evil. A big sign protesting something.
But seriously, why would he ever use it? I mean, and when you haven't pre-read something, there's words that you can come across, and you're like, okay, I know that word, and I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that happens all the time.
But when you say it like that, you would immediately correct yourself. He didn't. He didn't. He just left it at corpsman. Corpsman? Really? Is a dead guy you're honoring here?
Yeah, the military corpse.
Well, and we think of sometimes he does such a terrible, incompetent job. Well, he's probably distracted by all the dead people he's seeing everywhere.
Well,
I mean, imagine trying to write a healthcare law when you got dead people
floating by. Military corpsman, and then he saw this.
On this Memorial Day, as our nation honors its unbroken line of fallen heroes, I see many of them in the audience here today.
And he saw many of them.
Saw many of
the fallen heroes in the audience today.
They were there. He saw many of the fallen heroes.
I see dead
that we were all.
Yeah.
May I tell you something? He is good at reading a teleprompter, and he's good at the ad lib as well. Because he got the corpsman, and then he was like, I'm not really even connecting with a single word that's being written and spoken out of my mouth, reading in the teleprompter as we honor that unbroken line of all of those fallen heroes. I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying, and I'm going to try to add lib here, and I see many of them here in our... That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. He didn't care about what he was saying. He's not connecting to what he's saying. He's just blathering the words.
No, doesn't care. Why should he? I mean, we never finished this. You have to read this. It was just incredible. This Vanity Fair love letter.
Oh, yeah.
To the president.